Good morning. Okay, so for this morning's workout, we're going to focus on the abs. And the great thing about this workout is you can do it on its own as a complete abs blast, or you can add it on to the end of another exercise or another workout that you've been doing just to give yourself a little abs killer at the end. Okay, so we're going to start off down on the mat. First exercise that I want you to do, we're just going to stretch ourselves out a little bit. So lying yourself down, I want you to put the toes away from the body, bring your hands up above your head and just stretch it out. Imagine someone's pulling on the tips of your toes and the tips of your fingers. We're just stretching ourselves out. Brilliant job. From here, bring the knee into towards the body. Give it a nice little pull, nice little stretch. So we're just warming up and just stretching out those muscles a little bit more, a little bit of rotation to the ankles. Swap sides. The way that the workout is going to do, we're going to do 5 rounds in total, okay? Both knees in. Each round is going to have 5 little sets in it. We do 2 exercises, another 2 exercises, and then we do a plank. Now every single round has a plank to finish us off, okay? So, we're going to get moving straight away this morning. Our first exercise is our crunch. We're going to work for 30 seconds and then go straight into the next exercise. So each round is 2.5 minutes, okay? Try and keep going for that entire 2.5 minutes and do not let yourself stop, okay? We'll get a break at the end. All right, so into our crunch position. Feet can either come on the floor or in tabletop position, hands by the side of your head. All right, we ready to go? Okay, we crunch in 3, 2, and 1. So your aim is to feel that core engage and squeeze on the way up. Nice and soft. Make sure you keep a nice flat spine and not let that spine curve up. Keep your hands by the side of your temples. All that'll do is help you from pulling on the back of your neck. Keep going. All right, we've got 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to stand out each side, okay? So we come into our bicycle. Now, if you want to make this slightly easier, you can put both feet on the ground and just come up one side at a time, okay? If not, we are keeping the pressure in that core by keeping the legs up in the air and squeezing around. Keep going for me. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go back to that crunch, okay? So back to that first exercise. Feet on the floor. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Remember those options. Yeah, feet can come down. If you want to push it slightly harder, bring the feet up in the tabletop position. And same thing. So we're just working those abs. Keep yourself going. 3, 2, and bicycle, extend out. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Remember, options again, we can just do one side at a time. Any neck pain, just drop the head down. Yeah, fantastic job. All right, you ready? We go for the 10 seconds here. Squeeze that core, extending out those legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Quickly turn yourself over. We're going to go straight into plank. So your plank position, okay, make sure you are forward on your toes. Your wrists and your right underneath your elbows. We are squeezing that core. The bum is nice and low down, yeah? You want to imagine you've got a nice straight line from your shoulders all the way down to your hips, all the way down to your feet. You're not up here, and you're not down here. Keep it nice and even. Brilliant job. Keep going for me. We'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. Good stuff. Okay, so first one done and dusted. Now, that is the format for all of your rounds this morning, okay? The next one, we're going to change the first 2 exercises. Repeat those 2 exercises again, then go back into our plank. So for round 2, we're going to stay over on our sides. Now, first exercise is hot hands. Again, with the options, just add in the knees, okay? So option 1 is to keep your knees underneath your hips and your hands underneath your shoulders. All you're gonna do is bring it up one at a time, keeping everything still except for your arms, yeah? Those hips do not move. If not, you wanna make it slightly harder, we can step the legs out, nice and wide, and the exact same thing, okay? The wider your legs, the more you've got to balance on. Ready? Okay, let's go. So like I said, step those legs out nice and wide, squeeze the core, keep the hips nice and still. Option again, you drop down at the feet, onto the knees, and do the exact same thing. Keep going for me. All right, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna pommel jump this time. So bringing the heart rate up slightly, a little bit more cardio, squeezing the core. You are just jumping the legs in and out. Options, we can do one leg at a time, or we do both legs together. But you are keeping that upper body and that core nice and strong, nice and tight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep it going. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back into those hot hands, okay? So you can keep the hands down, keep the knees down, or keep it on your toes, and let's go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Remember, you're keeping those hips as still as you can and driving down into the ground. Again, on the hands, or we can come onto the toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pommel jumps. In and out, guys. Keep going for me. Keep that weight forward. Keep that bum nice and low down. Option again, we can just step. If that's too much, onto the knees and just point one leg out at a time, okay? Use those options. It is totally down to you. 3, 2, and 1. Guys, plank, last one. So nice and strong. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep that core embrace option. You can drop down to the knees. If you're starting to feel it on the wrist, you can come down onto your forearms and hold it there. So plenty of options. Just keep yourself moving. All right, we go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Fantastic job. All right, so we are halfway through the main body of our workout. We've got 2 more rounds in the same format, then a finisher, okay? So, for the next one, we're gonna turn ourselves over. Leg extensions. Now, your hands are gonna come down by your sides. You wanna make sure that you are driving that belly button down at the ground so that your back is flat against the floor. All we're gonna do is scissor the legs. Now, option 1, we can do one leg at a time, keeping the other leg up, or as we drop down, we can simultaneously change, okay? Are we ready? Here we go. 3, 2, and let's squeeze. Now you should feel that in your core. You should feel those abs engage and squeeze as you are lowering that leg down and coming back up. Looking good, guys, looking good. Let's go. Keep squeezing for me. We have got 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, what are we gonna do next? Keep those ankles together. Just lower the legs down as far as you can until you feel that burn in your core, till you feel that squeeze. That's waiting to hold it. Keep it still. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep those legs nice and straight. If you want an extra challenge, come down slightly lower. Keep going, guys, keep going. We are halfway there. Stay nice and strong through those abs. Here we go, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Whew. Okay, should really feel that in the core. We're gonna go go back to those scissors. You ready? Let's go. One leg up, one leg down. Your options, keep both legs at the top, and we just come down one at a time. Guys, this is still working your abs. So if it gets too much, just drop down to that easier and slightly less tension building exercise. Okay, you ready? We go for 4, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Both legs together and squeeze. Now this exercise is all about keeping yourself still. If you need a break, instead of dropping down, just lift the legs up slightly higher. Yeah? Just take away a little bit of that pressure before we come back down and squeeze. Come on guys, 10 seconds. All right, you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, turn it over. Okay, plank, final 30. You ready? Again, if you want to come down at the forearms, you can do. If you want to drop to the knees, you can do. If you're happy on your wrists, you can stay up here. Again, on the knees or up on the toes. If you're on your toes, make sure you're driving your weight forward on your tiptoes and pushing your heels away from the ground. All right, you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, so we've got one more in this position, and then we're going to mix it up with our last one, okay? So what I would like you to do is come down on the back on the floor, keep that back down on the ground, drive it down to the shoulder blades. For your next exercise, we're going to do our heel taps. So hands are down by your side. You're going to squeeze that core, which is just going to bring yourself up off the mat. The further away you have your heels from your bum, the harder it's going to be. All you're going to do is reach and tap, okay? Now we're keeping the hips still, letting our obliques do that work. You ready to move? Here we go, squeeze. So again, we are just working 30 seconds, and then we're going to change it up again. So all about the abs today, all about working that core. All right, 10 seconds. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, bring the feet up. Soles your feet up, facing towards the sky. We're gonna reach from your temples up towards your toes. Let's go. Squeeze. Trying to keep those legs as still as you can. Now, if this is too much, you can drop one leg down and just reach up with one side. Do one amount on one side, and then we can swap legs, okay? If not, your aim is to try and keep both legs up and keep squeezing. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that down. Okay, back to our heel taps. Ready? Squeeze. Now we're using that core to bring ourselves up off the mat, okay? Your shoulder blades are up. We're just tapping from side to side. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Come on. Should really start that, feel that burn in through the core. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, legs are gonna come back up. You ready to tap? Squeeze, reach up. So you are reaching towards your shoelaces, but that little push at the top is what's gonna help build those abs. Strengthen up to the core. Keep going for me. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Brilliant job. Twist it round. Plank. Last one here. Again, on your knees, on your toes. If you want to down towards the forearms, we can. Keep it nice and strong. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Keep going. Whew. All right. Stick with it, stick with it. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. All right. our finisher round, okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put all the exercises we've done so far together and into one, okay? So we're gonna go all the way back to the first exercise. We're gonna crunch, bicycle, hot hands, pommel jump, leg extension, leg pulse, and then we're gonna go all the way onto our toe taps and reach up towards the sky, okay? That is it. We're gonna do 20 seconds on each of those exercises back to back. Now this is a challenge, this is your finisher. So keep going all the way at the end of this round. If you need a break at any time, just take it, but as soon as you're ready, join back in and let's go for one last time. So, crunch position. We're gonna start the clock. Ready? Let's go. Squeeze. So, options. Feet on the floor or feet up towards the sky. It is totally up to you, as long as you are squeezing that core and working hard. 5 seconds for me, then we're gonna change. 3, 2, and 1. Extend across, yeah? Opposite knee to opposite elbow. Options again, feet on the floor, just one at a time. You are working to your ability level. So keep going and keep squeezing. Ready? All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn over. Hot hands. So feet are wide, whether it's on the knees or on the toes, and we are coming up. You are bringing that arm up to the side of your body, keeping your hips nice and still. Fantastic. Squeeze the core. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pommel jump. We can step those knees out, or we can jump, or one at a time. Let's go, let's go. So we're going all the way through, sticking with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn it over. Guys, we are halfway. Extension, so dropping one leg down and one leg up. Remember those options, keep them at the top. We can do one at a time as we lower down. Keep going, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those legs up. All together, nice and strong. We drop them down as far as we can before that burn. Just squeeze, yeah? Option, if it's too much, we can bring it up. Just keep those feet up off the floor, just to keep that tension in the legs. Whew. Starting to feel the burn through the abs now. We go 5, 4, 3, 2, drop it down. Ready? Squeeze. We've got 2 more exercises, and then we are done. Tapping those heels. Whew. Halfway. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last exercise, guys. Reach it up towards those shoelaces. Whew. Come on. Halfway. 10 seconds. Ready? 4, 3, 2, and fantastic job. Whew. Abs burden, heart rate's up. Guys, good going on today's abs blast. So like I said, you can add that on to the end of another workout, or you can do it on its own as a quick little abs blast just to get the core moving and the core engaged. We're gonna really quickly stretch it out and then we are good to go. So when you're ready, I want you to sit yourself up, extend out those legs, reaching down as far as you can towards the toes, to feel that pull in the back of the hamstrings, the chin down towards the chest. Take some nice deep breaths. Again, another great workout. Bringing it down, extend out the legs, bring the hands up with the shoulders, lengthening out the spine, lengthening out the core. Whew. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Brilliant job. All right, when you bring both knees in towards the core, squeeze those knees in. Fantastic job. Alright, we're going to drop both the knees down towards one side, okay? Open up the arms, and then just have a look at the opposite side to where your knees are facing, okay? Just working and stretching those obliques. Again, back through the core. Swap sides, change direction, so knees come across, eyes facing this way. It is very sunny here today. Fantastic. Bring those knees in. Guys, sit yourself up. Guys, that's it. Thank you very much. Back again on Friday, so we shall see you then. Have a good one. Bye.